Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Zoom Racing channel. My name's Peter, favorite driver, of course, in a new car, in the Alpine now, as opposed to the Aston Martin. And basically, I'm going to be taking you for a hot lap, in-depth guide, and setup guide of Imola. So, start off. Usually, you'll come into that second last corner in fourth gear, or third gear. So you'll be fourth gear here. Sorry. I like to go into third, engine brake a little bit for this, and then back up in fourth, use all the curbing, like all of it, but then turn in a little bit towards the end so you don't go into gravel. So just up to the gears, gear S, straightest possible line, it's like here, and then to here. First corner. From 8th to 4th gear, right before the 50 board, so maybe here-ish. Maybe a little earlier. Brake, straight line. 4th gear. Turn in. Don't go on that yellow sausage curb. Sometimes you can get away with it, but I recommend not doing that. Up into 5th. Maybe half throttle for this corner, slight lift off. And once you're past it, back on, and avoid those select clips too. Back on the throttle, go on the track. Cool. Alright, arriving here. Right when the curbing ends, right after the 50. Downshift into 6th, use that engine braking. And once you pass this corner, you're going to brake, dabber brakes, and then I like to downshift into 4th, some people like 5th. I like 4th. Just keeps the revs high. Go on this curb. Might save a little bit of time. Extend as far as you can. I like to short shift from 5th when I get here, because then I'll lose traction. Right here, right after the 50, you're going to brake into 3rd. This corner will want to push the car out wide, so you have to be really patient, keep it tight, short shift into 4th, and then use that curve. Here, after 50, it's like when you see the curb on the left hand side, right, when you're in line with it, go from 7th to 5th. Use this curve, maybe apex here. Come out as wide as you can. Have it down. Flat. Once the car straightens out, then you slam on the brakes, go into 3rd. Don't hit those sausage curbs. Quick into 4th, straighten it. Ooh, see, that wasn't perfectly straight. So I got some of that wheel spin. Straighten it, you're in 4th, get on this curb, and just continue straight until you got the revs under control, then you can go to left. This corner, braking right at the 50, from 7th into 3rd, some people like 4th, you jump this, and you jump this. Extend, but if you go on the green and white, then it would be too slippery. Short shift in 4th, and on the power. Last 2 turns. Brake at the black box. Ooh. See that black box on the right? Right. Yeah, black box. On the curb. It's not a super aggressive curb. From 8th, I have to go down to 3rd. Half the car on this curbing. Up into 4th, accelerate, down to 3rd at the end of the outside curbing. See, outside curbing and the Italian flag curbing. Down to 3rd, to engine brake, little lift. No brakes here. Get on that. once you pass the corner, short shift into 4th, maybe even into 5th. And then on the power, definitely short shift into 5th once you get on that curve. And then that is a lap of Imola. Alright, so moving on to the setup. For the wings, it's a pretty, downforce heavy track because of all the medium speed corners. So we're going to run 810 wing. The transmission, common differential would be 155. Again, this is my personal preference, so play around with things. But I'm personally not a fan of high on throttle diff, so I usually bump it down to 80, 90 range. And then 55 on the off-throttle differential. For the suspension geometry, pretty straightforward. Right, left, almost left, left. Most tracks are going to be very similar to this. So suspension 141717. You'll see a lot of people do 171717. But I like that softer rear suspension just for a little bit more stability. Brakes 150, standard really. And tire pressures, I like to do middle and 1 click for maximum on the rears. I do this with almost all of my setups. A lot of people will run, tire pressures closer to somewhere like this. But yeah, that's how I do it. Again, play around, figure out what you like, and it's definitely better to get a setup that works for you than a setup that is quote unquote fast, because you'll be able to go faster if you're more confident. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please root for me this this Sunday in the race. Check out our social media on Instagram and Twitter. The links will be in the bio. And join the Discord if you're interested. We need more drivers for our Academy division. So if you are interested, maybe you want to climb your way up through the ranks, go for it. So that's all. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.